Hello everyone, Dr. David Kulla here, your New York City chiropractor. Today we have Arian here again. We've done some videos on him in the past, not too long ago when he first started here. He had a lot of deep chest pain, if you remember, tall guy, deep chest pain on the left side. So if you have costochondritis, you're going to want to watch this because he is doing much better. He doesn't even have chest pain anymore. He just has neck pain. So we're going to have to finish that up and resolve his neck pain. But how is your chest, that deep chest pain on the left?
Not as severe as in the beginning. I mean, it's much lighter, and it's getting better by every treatment. So.
Okay. And how much improvement would you say? 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80%?
I mean, it's been over 50% for sure, yeah.
Okay, not bad. Over 50%. I don't know exactly what treatment we're on here, but we've only had a handful of treatments here with him. So today, he complained of neck pain, a headache this week after working a long shift. So we're going to go right into that left side where he gets a lot of tension in the traps and the rotator cuff muscles, and we're going to loosen that up. So you see here I'm using my elbow. I'm just going to loosen up all the rotator cuff muscles here. Just try to relax your shoulder. Now, I've done some videos where you guys can use a lacrosse ball to do this. And did I give you a lacrosse ball yet?
No.
Today we're going to give him a lacrosse ball. So we'll do that for you today. We give you a free lacrosse ball and a little cheat sheet on how to use it. So that lacrosse ball you're going to use right in this area here, okay? And you can hear some adhesions, some crunchy adhesions in there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's see. I'll put the microphone right next to it. I don't know if you heard that, but he's got a lot of muscular adhesions here in his upper back and all the way out here in the rotator cuff. Take a deep breath in. Good, and blow out. Okay, and I want you to sit up and face me right over here. So we're going to do a little ART here on the rotator cuff muscles. Okay, so what I'm going to do is have you reach back like this, like you're trying to get a tip, right? Or a high five, and then you're going to come across like that with your arm. Okay, go ahead. Good. Now I'm going to have you spin around the other side. So we're doing ART on him. I just showed you guys how we do ART on the rotator cuffs here in the back, the rhomboids and the teres major and minor. Now we're going to do some ART here on his scalene muscles in the front of the neck and the trapezius and SCM muscles, okay? So I'm going to have you lean your head to the side here and go ahead and pull away. So just like that. Good. And again. And away. Good. It's intense, isn't it? Yeah, and this can be painful, but you can also do this yourself. With the opposite hand, you do reach across and take a tissue pull. And guys, I've done a video on that and show you how to do that. Make sure you check that one out. I'm not going to go over that right now. But tilt your head here to the side. Good, and pull away. Okay, and again. Good, and one more. Okay, and then over here, and tilt your head to this side, yep, and away. Okay, and again. Good, and again. So you'll see what I'm doing here is it's kind of like a pin and stretch. I'm taking a tissue pull, pulling down. He's pulling with me, and then he's going to pull away while I'm pinning and pulling and stretching that tissue. And he's actively helping me to do that. That's where ART, active release technique, the name comes from. So that this one you're going to tilt to the side, and then you're going to bring it to the opposite side and forward. Okay? Go ahead. Okay. And again. Okay, now move your neck around. See how that feels. A lot looser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, lay on your stomach. And relax your shoulders here. A little bit sensitive right in there. And relax yourself here. Turn over on your back. All right, and slide down just a little bit for me. Good, right there. Cross your arms in front of you. So a lot of times people will say, well, I see you do this adjustment on everybody. Well, this is, first of all, it's for anterior subluxations. A lot of people have them because a lot of people have either poor curves in their mid-thoracic region or weak serratus muscles, which I commonly see. So it's a common adjustment, but it also doesn't mean we're doing the same adjustment on every patient, because I may be adjusting a different segment or in a different rotational motion, or I mean, there's so many different vectors that we can adjust in. So, and also several vertebrae here. So you don't know where I'm placing my hand. So for those of you that are wondering why it seems like we do the same adjustment here, it's not the same. It's different for each patient at different levels with different rotational forces, okay? So go ahead, take a deep breath in and tuck your chin down. Good. Okay, and relax back here. And one more here. Okay. Okay, you okay? A lot of motion today from your thoracic spine. That's good. I want you to let me know if you have a headache between now and the next time I see you, okay? So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check his cervical or first rib. First rib is all the way up here. Most people don't even know. Well, they know they have a first rib. They just don't know it's all the way up here. Most people think it's down here below the collarbone. It's not. It's up in here in the web of the neck. So we're just going to check his first rib. Everything seems to be okay there. Yep. And the first rib subluxation usually comes from lifting a heavy bag or having some strap or heavy bag over one shoulder, or leaning on your one elbow at the desk all day. Okay. Okay, now we're going to check your clavicle, because that was a problem last time. So he had his SC joint was out, so that's where the clavicle meets the sternum. So we're just going to double check that. This was the good side for him, and 1, 2, 3, hold. Good, and hold. Good. And this arm. So this is just a muscle test for the pec major, for the clavicular and the sternal region. And 1, 2, 3, hold. Good, and hold. Good. And let's check that last one again. And hold. And hold. Okay. That came out strong. That looked good. So we're just going to check it visually. So I'm going to have you stand up if you could. Great. Your SC joint is level. And I know that's an uncomfortable adjustment. It's probably the least comfortable of all the adjustments. So we had to do that, I think, twice. And typically you shouldn't have to do it more than once or twice. If you do, that means there's probably a separation there and the sharpies of fiber are all stretched out. Doesn't seem to be the case for him. So let me know if you have any more headaches, and I'll see you beginning of next week. Okay? All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to comment below. Thanks.